Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball. Here this evening.
11. Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's up to a 9-game streak right now, and that's something to build on. That'll get you a little bit of attention, too. Get to 10, and we'll start talking about DiMaggio. No, just kidding. 9 is a nice start, though.
Standing in, Nick Markakis. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Nick Markakis is the second out of the opening frame. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Just starting things out here in South Florida. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jess De La Cruz will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in now, Brian Anderson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh, that grounder caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three and 0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Swanson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2-run score. The relay throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and they've pushed the lead up to 4. Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Four runs here in this half inning. One and two now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Fastball fastball. Strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just
Up next for
chuckers.
Atlanta,
They just throw the ball
the
as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Ender Inciarte. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He flied out leading off the ball game. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Inciarte, the runner at first with two gone. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball three.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that pitch misses for ball four. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with two away.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the bases are loaded here. Two men gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 4-0. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
De La Cruz has found success in his career in limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty.
Oh, and he misses it.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on play. innings like this.
catcher.
Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Francisco Cervelli is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Inciarte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Diaz. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Joyce is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He drew a walk his first time up.
Riley.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up, and there are two away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Leading off to the plate, the second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Albies.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now the 2-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Albies, the runner at second with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a pop-up now. Anderson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0. So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Swanson onto the grass, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Acuna's there for it. 1 down. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder,
So
number 7.
digging in now, Matt Joyce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that misses. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. The 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ozuna brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Elieser Hernandez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. Ozuna, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. Fly ball heading for the alley. Marte on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Ender Inciarte will be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Joyce is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis, 1-for-2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up on the backhand, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Cooper is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 0-2 once more. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Joyce is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away. And that'll bring up the big-time RBI man, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Marte, a range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Braves strand 1, and it remains 5-2. Here's Starling Marte, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Riley. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Dansby Swanson will be next. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Ozzie Albies is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Joyce. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Nick Markakis.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Markakis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no
and that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left. Jesus Aguilar will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7.
Ready now, Matt Joyce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail 5-2. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but Those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce is there. He's got it 1 away. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Freeman at second. Ozuna is over at first with 1 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now in the box, Austin Riley. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
First offering on its way. Line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
In now, Ender Inciarte. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 2 out, bases loaded. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding into the box, Starling Marte. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nick Markakis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. Rojas is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's a .417 hitter. He's taken him deep once. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Not shortstop.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. This one's down to third. Riley has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Anderson.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting,
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hit.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game. So they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jess De La Cruz earns win number 4 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Eduardo Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
On 13 hits, 1 error, they left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.